Hi, empaths. Welcome back. I hope you are doing amazingly on your empath journey. My name is Eileen, and I am just going to give a bit of an energy update today. So it'll be kind of short, kind of sweet. So these are the things that have been downloaded recently with regard to our empath collective, and I want to share them with you. So, as of right now, the angel energy around us as an empath collective is huge. Angel energy is really big right now. And so, I want to encourage you, if you work with the angels, if you work with the archangels, call on them. They are available to assist you in incredible ways. And what I've been seeing is that they may be invisible, but their power is palpable. They are around, changing situations. They're doing a lot of beautiful work with us empaths, especially at night while we're sleeping. So if you happen to feel some tingling, maybe in your crown chakra or your heart chakra, or like total body, sensation or tingling at night, a lot of the time your angels are basically ministering to you, to your being, your nervous system, your physical being, your organs, your cells, and giving you like an angelic reboot, or recharge. So just know that there's a lot of angel energy around us at this time. Of course, if we just call on them, if we just ask for divine protection or angelic intervention, it is there for the asking. But you may notice that people might even refer to you as an earth angel. You may start feeling like angels are around, or that you're talking to humans, but you're wondering if they're really angels. So there's a lot of angel energy around us, empaths, at this time. We're being supported in a really, really beautiful way right now. We always show up, those of us that are on this path as way showers, those of us that have made the decision to use our human life as a platform for divine excellence, we are always supported. But right now, the energies of angelic support are profound and they are very much with us. And so bask in that energy, enjoy that angelic energy, call on that angelic energy. Also, your words at this time, empaths, have great, great power. And we know whatever we speak into existence, we can create it, right? We are alchemists and we are divine manifestors. But at this time, there's several portals that have been opened recently between the full moon and several of the retrogrades, and a lot of just different, energies that have been swirling about and offered to us, gifted to us from the divine, from God, and from the universe. As of right now, your words are very palpable and very powerful. What you speak manifests very quickly, very rapidly. So be diligent about your words. Speak those things that are in alignment with your soul path. Try to avoid saying things that you don't actually want to manifest. If you don't want to have, a stomach pain, or you don't want to, have a headache, don't say, oh my God, that's giving me a headache, or don't say stuff like that. Speak life over yourself and your circumstances, your relationships, your work, everything, and allow let the divine words, the divine knowings, the divine integrations, channel that and let that come through your mouth and through your heart space and through your essence, so that you're in complete alignment with what is being offered to your soul at this time. Words have power. So we got big angelic energy. Words have power. The next thing that came is that you can have whatever you want. So yes, words have power and you can speak whatever you want. Empaths, there is an energy around us right now that is so powerful that we can manifest some really, 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 really big things. I'm feeling this in my heart chakra. in the solar plexus chakra and as well as in the root chakra very, very strongly. It's very potent, very powerful, creative energy, manifestation energy, the ability to stand in your power, ego, personality, and your shadow power because they've submitted to the soul. Those of you that have done the work, they're in complete alignment, working with your soul. And you can manifest right now. You can speak. You can have whatever you want. It's not ego. It's nothing negative. It's so powerful and so you're being rewarded. That's what's coming through. You're being rewarded for doing the work and for showing up. And so now is a beautiful time for you to speak into existence those things that you desire to manifest for yourself. So many of you have so beautifully shown up for others. You've given to your family and your friends and your community, and you continue to show up in the most beautiful ways. And now the spirit realm, the angels, your ancestors, creator, is giving you an opportunity, to manifest, to open up the doors. And it's coming through very, very strongly. Empath, you can have whatever you want. Empath, you can have whatever you want. Empath, you can have whatever you want. So beautiful. All right, the next thing. So there are new light codes that are being offered at this time for many, many different things, but self-love, new light codes for self-love. And all you have to do is receive them. You can have your hands in receiving position if you want, whatever receiving position looks like for you. Just take it in. There's new light codes being offered at this time for a deeper self-love, more radical self-love practices, radical self-care practices. Also, light codes for being in your own energy, which is something that I've talked about quite often. We're now being gifted an energy to allow you to be in your own energy. You're being gifted coding, or I should say it's being activated. Encoding is being activated. That's already in you to be able to intensify and to identify and intensify and activate an energetic signature that is unique to you, that is very beneficial to the community around you and your soul work, your sacred soul work. However, there are light codes being activated within you for you to be in your own energy, specifically for you to experience joy, for you to know what joy and bliss feels like. The codes are already within you and the switch is being turned on right now for you to access joy, bliss, and happiness within your own energy field. And you may feel this down in the sacral chakra, also, solar plexus and heart chakra. You may feel some tingling happening at this time. So there's some restructuring and some recalibrating happening as the encoding is being activated within you. Joy, bliss, happiness. Recalibrations are happening now. So beautiful. They feel so good. Also, quick manifestation. So there are light codes that are being activated. This goes along with you can have whatever you want, and your words have power, and the angelic energy that is around us being so big. There are light codes that are activated now for quick, instant manifestation, dear ones. Also, dream correction is coming through. Whew, the energy is big. Dream correction. So some of you may be really having very prolific dreams. Some of you are really remembering your dreams. Others of you are having dreams that you don't remember because everything's happening so fast. If you can remember, pay attention to what's happening in your dreams, and you may want to document and write down your dreams at this time. Call in your guardian protectors before dream space when you're going to sleep, so that as you're going into these other realms, you are, protected, because you're swirling with a lot of different energies. You're going into some other dimensions in your dreams, dear empaths. And in this space, dream correction is reconciliation, forgiveness, healing conversations, ancestral repair, dream corrections within your dream space, whether you remember your dreams or not. There's reconciliation happening where I guess where there's been maybe familial breaches or breaches with others. So there's things happening here on the earth plane where there's tension and stress, but in your dream space, other dimensionally, they're getting worked out and healed. And there's forgiveness of self, which is boosting self-confidence. Forgiveness of self is being offered right now, a light code specifically to forgive yourself, dear empaths, for the things you've done in the past that you feel shame and guilt, disappointment about some past choice or experience that you did or had, choices made under stress. Some of you feeling like you wish you'd made better choices and that you treated people differently. That's coming through very strongly. Wishing that you knew then what you know now, and that you treated people differently, you know, whoever, family, relatives, coworkers, whoever, friends. So forgive yourself, empath. There's a gift being offered now, a light code for you to clear that energy, because it's not necessary for you to hold on to the painful past or who you were then. And I'm hearing the words live now, live in the moment now, be in the energy of all that you are now. So clear it, breathe and clear that old energy. There's no need for shame or guilt or disappointment in self. And so as you release and forgive yourself, self-confidence is being boosted. And there's healing conversations happening both in the 5D realm and here on the 3D realm. Healing conversations are being, so the throat chakra is being cleared and light codes are being offered for you to have the deep conversations that are needed for healing. Okay, whether that's with family or friends or coworkers, whoever it is. Also, empaths, your telepathy is very potent right now. You're having telepathic communication in your dreams. You're communicating with your ancestors and you're communicating with others who are incarnated now on the earth plane. You are communicating telepathically. Speaking words of truth and getting to the heart of the matter without the fluff. You're saying the things that need to be said in your dream space, in the 5D, and telepathically. I can never say that word. Telepathically. There's a lot of healing that's being done. Okay. Floral therapy. For some of you, working with flowers, gardening, working with trees at this time, being in nature, being in the grass is going to be very, very important. It's healing you and also recalibrating your cells. There's something about working with soil, flowers, trees, grass, plants. For some of you, you've been thinking about planting a garden or an herb garden or a flower garden or fruit trees, having your own vegetables. This is very, very aligned for you. This is part of your medicine, working with the earth, working with the ground, working with the plants and the trees. It's going to be very medicinal for you. And there's also light code activations that will be offered in your garden. So your garden is going to be multifaceted because not only will it offer herbs and plants, and I see mint, I keep seeing mint leaves, but the trees and the plants and the soil and the flowers are going to also be activating floral therapy is what I keep hearing. floral therapy within your consciousness. So for some of you that may resonate. The energy is so intense right now. I'm barely able to sit in my chair. I feel like I'm kind of like wobbling. And again, these energies may not resonate for all of you. This is just what's being gifted to me at this time to share with you. And so it may be a small group of you that this resonates with. I also am being told to encourage us, dear empaths, stop watering down your light. Stop watering down your light. There's no need to invest in people who don't see your light. That's what's coming through very strong. Stop watering down your light. There is no need to invest in people who don't see it. Either people see you or they don't. They either recognize who you are or they don't. You don't need to grovel or prove or beg. None of that, dear ones. It doesn't matter who it is, family, friends, coworkers, significant others, people you're dating. It doesn't matter. You know, if people don't see your light, then they just miss out, period. You know who you are. We've done a lot of work on ourselves. And we were born for such a time as this. And right now we're giving back to the earth so much. We're giving so much. We're pouring so much energy into the earth and healing our planet, healing people, situations, animals, circumstances, events, you know, all kinds of things, past, present, future. We don't have time to beg or grovel or force anyone to see us. Either they see our light and it resonates, or they don't and they miss out. It's really that simple. Stop watering down your light. All right. Here's the other thing. Get used to triggering people. We're usually the ones triggered, right? Dear empaths, we spent years being triggered by others with all of our energy sensitivity. But where we are now, not that we're trying to trigger people, but standing in the fullness of our light and being anchored and rooted and planted in what we know to be true, going into the sanctuary of the heart, getting command codes from base, offering the love, light, the codes, the energy that we are being instructed to share, that may trigger some people. Your confidence, your healing, your health and your wellness may trigger some people around you that are not used to seeing you stand in this level of groundedness and assuredness and spiritual confidence. Get used to some people being triggered by your spiritual prowess, your spiritual intelligence, your spiritual presence, and your healing power. Also, we're clearing a lot of karma empaths. So as you're in the cave of the heart, as you're meditating, as you're in your introspective space, just know that we are shifting karma. So when you're in meditation, you may just want to shift a lot. We're clearing a lot of ancestral karma and karmic situations, karmic relationships, karmic people, karmic energies. They're being shifted as we meditate. One of my clients was having a really bad day. He was just telling me about this, and some stuff happened at work, and he was really feeling not great. And he just went home, took a shower, got in lotus position, and went into meditation. And then just so quickly, he shot up. He went through a portal, you know, went into another dimension, and everything was floating and everything was sparkling and glimmering and beautiful. And he had a surge of energy come through. So he went up, and just like that, energy came back down, and he was grounded and anchored and knew how to handle the situation that was occurring at work. So we are clearing a lot of karma and energy and voodoo and juju, all that stuff. It's happening super fast. And just be in the space of knowing you are clearing energy right now, your conduit. All right, dear hearts. Also, it's coming through. Just a couple more things before I let you go. Investments are paying off. Inheritances are coming and being released to you. You're receiving awards and rewards for being faithful and true to your spiritual calling. Things are being returned that have been stolen, not just from you in this lifetime, but from your ancestors. Investments, return on investments, inheritances, awards and rewards, not just from this lifetime, but from your ancestors and members of your family. Balance is being restored. The law of reciprocity is fully activated. The law of divine compensation is fully activated. New light codes are being offered now for you to receive what is divinely yours. All right. So, dear hearts, take what resonates, toss the rest. This was just a quick little energy transmission to identify the pulse of our empath collective. This is what's coming through at this time. The energy is super, super potent, super, super powerful. I mean, it's a lot. Hydrate with lots and lots of water, dear hearts. Stay meditative. Respond, avoid reacting, and make sure you're getting proper nutrients. Nourish yourself with really good foods at this time, as the siren goes off in the background, to help facilitate these energies that are moving through you. And dear hearts, if at any time it feels overwhelming, if the power of the energy feels a bit much or overwhelming, you can ask your divine spiritual beings that love you unconditionally and have only your highest good as their pure heart intention to support you at this time and to slow the energy down and to bring balance, keep you grounded, and to keep you peaceful while you are integrating the new light codes and the new energy that's being activated at this time. All right, dear hearts, I'm sending you so much love, wishing you a beautiful week ahead. Stay the course. Know that you are seen, known, heard, loved, all that, appreciated, valued. You are celebrated, and you are divinely supported in all ways, always. Much love.